Hello everyone, welcome along to another episode of Motor Town. This is our second episode in Season 2 and I am so excited to be back playing this game. I took a week off recently and I'm back to it, and we've started the Season 2 and I've went and bought my first vehicle. I have a taxi and I have did my own decals on it, which is a very rare occurrence for me, but that's one of the other conditions I want to put on to this season, is that I do my own tunes entirely. So that is including decals. So this is the decals I've got for the taxi. It is our first vehicle, so the code is 001 because that is exactly what this vehicle is, and there's a this way up signs on the back of it because it's me, so it will at some point not be the right way up. But let's just jump in it. We're of course going to do really any job. Where's this one? Yeah, we'll do that one. That one seems... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, that one. Let's go and pick up this passenger. I pushed the wrong button and I cancelled the job there. So we can take 3 passengers in this car. And I probably want it to be in comfort because this is a comfort job we're doing, I believe. And let's pick them up. That is a decent amount of money and it's going to Jeju. So this is all about comfort. Speed is not required at all, but as you can see we have 5 squares of comfort with this car, so I think it's a perfect taxi. In Season 1 I did have the BMW E30 as a taxi, which made for a fantastic high-speed taxi. We're not very comfortable, especially not with my driving, but we're here now with this one, and let me know in the comments what you think of my colour scheme as I drive completely off the road because I'm too busy looking at the car as opposed to where I'm going. There's going to be a bit of a company theming with all my vehicles. They will all have those eyes, which are of course from the new and improved ghosty avatar that we have on the channel and over on Discord. That's one of the things I did while I took that week off, was I redesigned the ghosty avatar based on the original ghosty from all those years ago. So if you've been around the channel, on my old channel, for a long time, you'll recognise the new avatar. So with taxi jobs, there is of course comfort and urgent. The urgent jobs are just that, they're urgent. Drive as fast as you can, get there as quickly as you can, and you will get paid more money if you arrive quickly. With comfort jobs, same kind of concept, except it's not about getting there quick, it's about getting there comfortable. So there's that little circle down the bottom that's a bit like a G meter, and it tells you when you go around a corner or brake too hard, it turns red, and we don't want that because the passenger will get very unhappy about that and you'll lose a comfort bonus, and the comfort bonus is quite decent. So it's all about being gentle and smooth, and I braked about a mile earlier. But you can see with my controls visible on the bottom of the screen just how gentle I'm actually being with everything. I want to get maximum bonus out of this run because we're actually in debt. I had 50,000 at the end of the last episode and I spent it all and then some on this taxi, which is impressive to be in debt buying the first vehicle, but I think this is a very suitable first vehicle. And of course I did put alloys on it because it's me. I will forever put alloys on my vehicles. But with 2 miles left to go, we will just take a nice leisurely cruise. We're now up to driver level 8, as popped up in the chat. But We are of course still taxi level 1, which is no good at all. Ideally I want to sort of level everything up evenly this time. In season 1 I had a great deal of trucking levels, but then like police level 3 and taxi level, I think it was 20, and the likes. I want to be a bit more even with things this time. There will probably be an episode on how to get police levels, but I will do the vast majority of that off camera between episodes, because it works really well to do AFK. You can AFK police levels so easy. It's one of the easiest levels to get actually, because you literally do nothing. This is very reminiscent of the first comfort taxi job I did with the limo in season 1. Actually, I think I did this almost exact run and managed to ruin absolutely everything with comfort on this journey. So the little G meter flashed red there, but we didn't lose any comfort bonus, which is good. We definitely don't want to lose any of that. Not the most exciting drive doing this, but it's still very much fun, and it's very much worth it as well, as you'll see when we do finally get to our destination. It's a different type of challenge. And those of you who have seen season 1 will know driving carefully is not my strong suit. If you want to go really fast, but backwards, upside down, and on fire, I'm good at that. That's a lot of braking I now have to do. It's okay, we made it. So for the tune for this taxi, it's very simple. It's mostly stock. I've not changed the engine. I have not changed the suspension ride height. I have put anti-roll bars on it to make it a little bit stiffer in the corners, but not so stiff that it's uncomfortable. And alloys and many decals. But the brakes are the same. The dampeners and the springs are all the same. It really is just the anti-roll bars that I changed. Looks like we're delivering this passenger to the hospital, which is very cool. It looks like we're picking somebody up from the same place as well. There you go. We got double the delivery fee there because of the comfort. So let's have a look and see. Waiting for a limo. Okay. Well, let me just move out of your hitbox and see. Do we have any more comfort? There is one there that's nearby. It's basically going back to where we were. So let's go and do that. And of course, we don't have a passenger on board now, so I just absolutely floor it down to the next passenger. Of course, that put us straight up to taxi level 4 as well, which is absolutely fantastic. Okay then. I think he aimed for me there because he's on the wrong side of the road. It's okay, they're not coming after me. To the airport we go. Whoops. Don't think I'd ever actually driven this car before buying it as well, which is quite unusual because I owned almost everything. I think I did own one of these, but I'd never actually driven it. Onwards we go. similar kind of run, all comfort based. Police are chasing that truck driver that drove at me when I was entering the road. But I will very quickly get this run done, and we'll see how much money we make at the end of it. Not far to the destination now. I had a couple of red spikes, but we haven't lost any comfort bonus yet, which is a good thing. And on a side note, the beige pickup truck, he actually managed to get away from the police. He is down at the bank just now, so he actually drove all the way across this North Island and has evaded the police, which is quite impressive for an AI driver. So here we are, dropping this passenger off, and the same again, doubled the money, which is absolutely awesome stuff. Let's see what our next job is. It's another comfort one, and it's not too far at all. It's going to the fishing village. So let's just spin around. There's also a secret car location just here. I don't think you can buy this car from anywhere else. It's like a Buick, I believe. So there is a car there if you're curious, and this is just on the western side of the start in town. As you'll see here, as we're heading into the town that you start on. Let's go for a little bit more speed for the next 2,000 yards or feet. That put us up to driving level 9 for some reason. I've lost control. Took out a lamppost. Fantastic. It's exactly what you want to see. This is our next passenger. He's not gone too far, but it is worth a decent amount of money. Of course, we're now taxi at level 7 already, which is really good. The I didn't realise that comfort was worth so much when you were doing the taxis. If I'd known that, I'd have done it a long time ago. As much as I thoroughly enjoy the taxi I had in Season 1, I don't think it was as good for experience as this one. But it was a long time ago that I used that taxi in Season 1, so you'll have to let me know, because I can't quite remember all the way back then. I think that was the first episode that was moderately successful on the channel, actually. That sun is insanely bright. But this game is so pretty. This is a very twisty road, and I seldom manage to drive around, well, drive through this road without driving through a couple of trees as well. We'll just straighten out a few of these corners. That is the police in front of us. We're definitely not wanting to be in a high-speed pursuit, although we are speeding. I was kind of hoping that the police car would turn off there, but obviously not. just slip on past there, all inconspicuous like. And that's it's easier than I thought it would be to do this. I expected the comfort with the taxis was it was going to be quite difficult, but obviously with the limo that I had, which is my previous experience with taxi comfort, was just a terrible tune on it. So far, this is the third passenger so far that up until this point has been fully satisfied. We're just going past Gosan truck now. We will be making a little trip into there at some point in the very near future, because I am going to need a cargo vehicle at some point. I don't think it's my next vehicle purchase, but it very well could be. And just to touch on the rules for this again, I only want one of each type of vehicle. Multi-use vehicles I only want one of, but specialist vehicles like dump trucks and the likes, I will obviously get a dump truck, a cement mixer, a garbage truck, and the specialist vehicles, for example, I can have one of each of them. Much and such like the cars, I've got a taxi, but I do still want to have a car just from getting about, and I'll have a pickup as well because it is a different type of vehicle because it takes cargo and will be able to take a trailer as well. So there is that kind of condition that I've put on this season, at least for the time being. When we get a little bit further into the actual game, that might change. One of the other things I wanted to point out is I'm allowing myself to buy company specific vehicles. So even if I already have one of those vehicles, I can buy another one, but the one I buy for the company is just that, it is for the company and shouldn't really be used for me except for moving it around as such. There we go, 7,000 for that one. And let's just have a look and see what's next. Let's see, that one's comfort and urgent. That one is comfort. Let's go for that one. Take a large payday. So we somehow managed to do bodywork damage. Probably doing things like that. So we've got 2.3 miles to this next customer, so I will quickly fly over there, preferably without destroying the taxi in the process. And we're going into Jeju. I might grab some fuel while I'm there. But I'll see you guys either at the gas station or at the customer. I'll see you in a second. Okay, just pulling up on the customer now. I did stop and refuel our taxi, and I did a quick repair on it as well because a police car pulled out in front of me and damaged my radiator, which is very normal in Motortown. So let's pick up this passenger, see where he's going. 21.6 miles away. That is all the way down, almost to Dassa Harbour, if not... No, it's not Dassa Harbour, but it is... I think the oil refinery actually is where I'm going. So this is quite a journey indeed. But we've got a full tank of fuel. This is going to be quite challenging. I don't know why that lamppost just fell down. It's going to be quite a challenge because it's such a long way. So we're just going to have to take our time. But with the way that the comfort bonus, if we manage to get down there with full comfort bonus, this job will be worth 40 odd thousand, which is not bad for 20 miles. But let's well, first of all, come to a stop because I will probably use auto drive at least for going over the bridges. stick it on the handbrake, and then if you push the tab option and go to drive mode and comfort, I want to auto shift fairly early on, so say 3000. Brake, I want it to be like none. And I think that affects me as well, so changing gear nice and early, and the brakes are absolute potato. That's exactly what I wanted. Have I in fact gone the wrong way? That's very good. So if you didn't know about that, you can change the drive modes to suit. So that's a little tip for you guys. It was told to me several times through season one, and it took me a very long time to actually do it. But now it's a staple. I can't live without changing the drive modes now. But let's stick it into. I like how the autopilot immediately slams on the brakes. Let's stick it into autopilot. We'll do a little bit of a time lapse. I'll take over the driving in just a second, and let's make our way down to what I believe to be the oil refinery. almost at the oil refinery now. That was an incredibly painful drive. I have somehow managed to get all the way down here without losing any comfort so far, which for me is unheard of. I've completely missed the junction. The brakes are so bad. We will stop eventually. I don't usually do the slow and steady type of driving. It's usually full throttle all the time, normally sideways, and usually with a great deal of damage, but I've just done 20 miles without actually damaging the car, which is insane. Um, can we stop, please? There we go. We're actually now going into the right place. I don't think I've ever been in this part of the oil refinery before, which is something to say the least. Right, here we are, rolling up with full comfort after a very long journey. 37,000, which is absolutely insane. We're now taxi rank 15, which is really cool as well. But this is where I'm actually going to end this episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, you can of course subscribe. And as always, you can join my Discord. The link to the Discord is in every single video description and on the channel page. And I'd just like to thank you all very kindly for the fantastic welcome back after my week off. It's been absolutely awesome to see you all jump straight back into the videos, and I'm having an absolute blast. But I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.